Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a very quick update video on my Giandel inverter. Now I got this inverter a good 3 years ago, and I now use it inside my cubby house, or it's a mini solar farm, but I probably wouldn't call it that. But as you can see, I do have my panels and stuff, and I will, I guess, do a video on all of this. Like, I do have garden license and all this stuff. I probably will do a video on the solar system in a future video, and like how it's all wired up and stuff like that. But for now, the main focus of this video is this thing right here. Now, I'm sorry about the mess. No one ever goes in here except for me to check up, make sure the wiring's all okay and stuff, making sure the battery's charging properly. But other than that, no one ever comes in here. But here it is right here. So this is the Giandel 1000 watt Pure Sine Wave Inverter. Again, I've had it for about 3 years, and if you don't know the backstory behind this inverter, this is actually the second one that I've had. The first one died within a week because I tried to plug in a microwave, and I think microwaves take a lot of like peak power in order to get started to run, and I think it took a bit too much and it killed the previous inverter. I've never tried to plug a microwave into it since, but yeah, this one's still going. Now, what is this used for? Now, in the past, and this was in the past, this used to run 24/7. Basically, in this empty space right here, I'd run a computer which did some cryptocurrency mining. Now, of course, my solar panels that I have on this roof are not powerful enough to, fully support a computer that can effectively cryptocurrency mine with a GPU. So instead, I set the computer on a timer. So basically, it would run for an hour and then shut off for 2, and then run for another hour and shut off for 2, and then once the sun went down, the computer would just stay on sleep mode, or low power mode. And that's how I managed to get it to survive throughout the day with enough charge to survive the night. And yes, the inverter was running. I think this was a good period, maybe a period of like 4 months or something, maybe 5, where this inverter was on 24/7. Of course, not at a very heavy load, because the system was, like I said, in a low power state mode, in sleep. But the inverter was still pulsing the electricity and stuff. And if I go and turn it on now, as you can see, it still works. Now, the question is, what do I use this for now? As you can see, there is a cable that is plugged into it at the moment. And that basically just goes out of the cubby house all the way to here, where we have the other side of the outlet. And just for reference, the cubby house is all the way down there. So, why do I have an extension cable going all the way from here to up there? Well, we now use this whole setup for our garden lights, which I will probably cover in that other video where I explain all of this. But we also use it as an emergency backup system. So basically, when our house has a power cut, all I have to do is get back here, power on the inverter, and we run an extension cable from our pergola into the house, and that allows us to power our stuff. Of course, there's more elegant solutions available, like actually having a switchboard, or having this wired up into the switchboard, or stuff like that. But honestly, we rarely get power cuts here, so it's kind of pointless. I'd rather just do it the first way. And I believe I do actually have some footage from an event that happened a while ago where we did have to use this for some emergency power. If I could find the footage, I'll show it now. So yeah, as you can see, we were able to properly light up our house while everyone else was in the dark. I was able to charge my laptop. We were able to charge all of our phones. I was even able to power our modem up. Yeah, our service provider was down because of the power cut, so we couldn't use any internet. Anyway, yeah, so once again, this inverter has been in here for a very long time. And the only time it ever leaves this area is when we are going for, let's say, a road trip. When we are going somewhere really far, like on a long road trip, I will take this inverter. And I do have a cigarette lighter plug adapter thing for this inverter, and I will bring it into the car and use that to charge my laptop and stuff. Other than that, it just lives here, and it's been serving me for the past 3 years quite nicely. Anyway, I think that's just about it. There's not really much else to say, so thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.